Hi guys, Paul here.
And Mike?
We're going to do a beer review with a very special thing going on with no music in the background.
No music in the background.
But if it was at my house, I'd put on some Iron Maiden because we have the Trooper here.
Got the specialty tin.
Robinson's Trooper. I think they're co-owned by Marston's. I'm not sure, but I know they are definitely owned by somebody else. Robinson's Brewing Company. It just says Robinson's right now. 4.7 alcohol by the volume. Robinson's is pretty well known over in England. I mean, definitely been doing some stuff. I've had a couple different things from Robinson's. It comes with a dildo. Nope, a glass.
Nope.
Actually, a big old 16 ouncer.
With that on the bottom.
Big proper English pint glass with a little bit of an embossing of the Trooper on the bottom.
Cool. You're never gonna be able to see that, even though I'm holding it up.
Absolutely not. But that's a pretty interesting glass too.
Yeah, it's actually pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure West Coast Nick would appreciate that. So there you go. There it is, the Trooper. And then the big old traditional sized British bottle.
And each one of these tins, the bottle in it, the cap
is
specialized.
one of their albums. And this is Killers, which I don't even know if it's doing it, but I'm going to try. It's Killers album cover. So that's pretty good. Robinson's, let's see, Cheshire, England, 4.7 alcohol by volume, premium British beer. That's not a British accent. Premium British beer. I had a hard time saying those words together.
Happens to the best
Premium British beer. There you go. Robinson's Trooper. Product of England. This has been brewed from the Unicorn Brewery, Stockport, Cheshire, UK. RobinsonsBrewery.com. Imported by Artisanal Imports from Austin, Texas. So let's do it pretty much. There it is.
I'm going to try to be gentle on the cap because I'm probably going to
just work it around.
Yeah. Put this one up on the shelf.
This shelf up down. Shelfadelphia. Yeah.
To be confused with Philadelphia.
No, Filthydelphia.
Which is terrible.
I love the fact that Yard's Brewing Company just released an IPA not long ago called Filthydelphia.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is.
Not too bad.
All right, let's see what it is on that. Label out, folks.
Label out.
Got to label out. There you go. Let's see what it looks like in that beautiful Robinson's. Look at that thing, huh? A little lighter than I remember it being. Thought it was a little bit darker than that, but no, it's pretty good. Let's see. Invigorate a headline. There you go. Dip. Smash the glass. Perfect.
All right. Get rid of the bottle.
Get rid of the bowl.
That way it was totally worth the money.
Okay. Crystal clear as always. Always to be expected. It's got a little bit of a, I guess, what do you call it? Slight amber hue.
Yeah, the amber color. It's actually a nice color.
Almost a soft copper tone. Fluffy head.
I like the etch.
Oh yeah, you have carbonation up the walls
because of the etching. Because of the etching on it.
Mm-hmm.
You're really getting a lot of carbonation coming out.
Copper coin. Earthy copper coin caramel. Slightly toasted brown bread.
The head on it looks nice. That like.
Unfortunately, it's not like it's like kind of like that toffee, like burnt toffee, more so than sweet caramel. Toffee. Almost a hit of fall leaf copper coin. Minerality. It's definitely mineralistic. Oh, there is something in there. If you really, do you get a little faint hint of like a subtle fruit?
Something sweet.
Yeah, if you really huff it in.
There's a sweetness to it.
Maybe like a little bit of a stewed fruit somewhere down there in the bottom.
You almost even like banana.
A little banana?
Maybe. Your nose could be off, but
No. I just did a Vitus today.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of your stuff earlier today.
So I don't want to use my brain and you get all muddled up.
I do like the head on it though.
Oh, the head's nice and creamy. I'm guessing it's gonna be a bit thin.
That's what I'm thinking. If I remember correctly, it was thin.
Yeah. And there was a nitro version of the Trooper that came out too, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
And there was a nitro speckled hen, old speckled hen that came out too.
Old speckled head.
Yeah.
I haven't had old speckled head
I had when I was in England. It was shit.
in a minute.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Chink. Smash.
No!
Wow, that's like water.
There's nothing to that.
Just a little mineralistic tone, a little bit of a toasted brown bread crust, and that's it.
I don't know if it's from the.
Wrong one.
I don't know if it's from that earlier.
Oh,
or
absolutely not. This is exactly what this tastes like. I had a 6-pack of this. I think.
To be fair, you can't really pound these. I remember the last time I picked some of these up like 2 years ago, and I remember being like, they were real easy drinking, like, yeah, like that. Like, you can do that without a problem.
Yeah. But that's the problem with, I guess, like Shepherd's Neame, another British brewery, like the Spitfire, you know, those things, like when those ales come over, they're just mass marketed.
Yeah.
Just drink them as fast as you can.
I think for me, the thing
You're-
that makes
you're-
this beer good is the fact that
you're
it's,
buying an Iron Maiden endorsed product.
Exactly. It's an Iron Maiden beer. Like,
And
that's
Bruce,
what makes
you
it.
know, and Bruce Dickinson, you know, helped brew the first batch and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it was one of those kind of deals.
I don't know how this was award winning though.
Because Robinson's, if it was in camera, if it was in certain ale things where other craft breweries don't get a chance to go into, you know, the water's muddied, if you know what I mean. Because cameras, you know, the supporter of Robinson's.
Malt flavor and citric notes. From
Yeah,
the blend
all
of
horseshit.
Robeck Goldings and Cascade hops.
I love East
Dominate
Cape
this
Goldings.
deep golden ale with a subtle hint of lemon. That's sweet. Maybe.
There is no dominating anything.
No,
with
there's
anything.
no. This is.
It is a mass market, drinkable plunk.
You know what it really reminds me of, honestly, like just a generic lager, like a decent, like I'm just
It's
gonna get a
if
beer to drink.
Yinling was an ale instead of a lager.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine
Correct.
if Yinling was
And not
brewed-
Chesterfield.
No,
like
no.
if
traditional Yinling was
lager,
brewed
yeah.
as an ale.
Yeah, if
instead
lager was
of a
made as an
lager.
ale, like,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
it would taste like
So
this.
if you used ale yeast in Yinling and fermented it in the ale temperatures, you would get this.
It's still drinkable. It's not bad. Like I would never be upset if somebody was like, "Here, have one of these."
if someone said here's a doodly doo, I go okay, and I go well, okay. What do I have? What's next?
Yeah.
You know, it's just what
I'm
it
like,
is.
I think you were dumb to spend that much on it if you just wanted to drink a beer. Like,
Right,
if you bought it just to drink the beer, like.
If you didn't care about Iron Maiden and all, and you got it just for the beer itself, then you're a little foolish.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. But at the same time, if you're a big Iron Maiden fan and stuff, that's what pushes, like the Motorhead beer, the Metallica beer, the Iron Maiden beer, the Megadeth beer. They're all shit.
Yeah, I saw the Metallica one today, and I was like, I didn't even realize they did that, and I was like.
Now, however,
I thought about it getting it, but then I thought about their later albums, and I was like, no.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I was gonna
if
say.
it was like a Master of Puppets Metallica beer, like all right, maybe.
I think that if a craft brewing company really got like on the ball, they would do like a loaded, like remember Load, but make it a Goza.
Well, I mean.
You know what I mean? Because
Okay,
the salty, because of the semen on the cover.
Like right there next to the.
Oh, the Pearl Jam beer.
The Pearl Jam beer. I mean.
That was hot garbage.
Yeah, it was no good.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, they also did American Beauty.
I spent a shitload on that.
They did American Beauty, which was the Grateful Dead beer.
Yeah.
Too.
Well, they did a bunch of them.
The thing is,
band beers.
But that's what. What the fuck are they called? Dogfish Head is just the mass marketing, like buy our shit, buy our shit, buy our shit.
Well, and this is what drives me crazy about Dogfish Head is I felt like, years ago, it was like good beer, and it was like you're getting like a craft beer, but they're almost like a domestic style beer anymore.
Yeah,
and
they are.
Everybody is blown away, like, yo, I got the Dogfish Head. And like, they haven't done anything real great in a
long time.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. And now I love the fact that now 120 is readily available.
Yeah, before it used to be a big deal. Like, I got some 120.
Yeah,
like, oh, man,
what's the
awesome.
point? Yeah. But do you ever notice that the old school barley wine that what everyone wanted never hit the shelves ever? Like you had to go to the brewery to get it and stuff.
Well, you know, the one of the ones that they came out with must have been, God, at this point, 10 years ago or so. Chateau Jiao, I think was what it was called.
Oh, I don't know.
It was the Egyptian style like recipe. That they
that
used
ancient,
with, like, the honey and
the
everything.
ancient recipe
I
series.
used to love that.
Oh
stuff. Yeah, loved it. And
well, I thought it was like really cool. You know, you finally get a bottle like Worldwide Stout.
Yeah.
And then they inundate the shelves with it.
Yeah, it's just the thrill is gone.
Yeah, the thrill's gone.
Yeah.
Well, there is a brewing company that makes beer for Marduk, the black metal band Marduk, but it's like black metal brewery. So it's like a craft brewing company that makes Marduk's beer. And I have a fucking feeling it's pretty goddamn good.
I'd be interested in trying.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like if you get the right brewing company that really get the right band and the right brewing company, I'm sure they would do something that I would prefer, like a huge 15% bourbon barrel aged imperial stout, and not like a session lager.
Yeah.
But all these AC/DC idiots, I mean, they're all pandering to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah, that's really what I mean. I don't know. I don't know what the concept is like.
Well,
We'll make it very drinkable, low ABV.
Well, it's all about consumerism.
So you can just pound it, and like you can get these idiots to buy.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
idiots. It's considering that all people that like mass market rock and roll or metal are lower class, hardworking, alcoholic retards.
Yeah, and they just want stuff that they can pound. I mean, I know for me, like, I got this just because I was like, the tin's cool, and like, I know you like the glass. And
yeah, no, it's a great glass.
It was like $16, $17.
I mean,
like,
that glass is probably a $6 glass.
Yeah,
that tin's probably a $6 tin. You know what I mean?
The tin was cool.
Basically, you're getting a beer for free.
Yeah, like I just thought it was kind of neat, and I was like, it's worth it for the. I mean, because I was thinking back to when I had this years ago, and I was like, it wasn't that good. The Trooper, I remember it not being very good. Like, nothing, at least nothing, like, that was totally worth, like, the money.
I think, I mean,
but it's not bad, but I was like, for the tin and the glass, and then to get a beer that's got the specialized cap and everything, and they're all different, I was like, all right.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get myself a little something.
What would you rate the beer itself, though? Overall, I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I was going to say 5.5.
It's just like in that right... I would pick this before Yinling.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it that extra point above 5. Because Yinling is my 5.
That's fair. Yeah, that's why I go 5.5 with it. Because Yingling is my go-to. Like, if I'm just going to drink generic...
Yingling sets the standard that everything else is based on.
Yeah, like just generic beer that's like... good enough, but not.
And I can drink this faster than Yinling too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give this one a 6. I'm gonna give this one a 6 out of 10. Anyone that gives this higher than a 6 out of 10, I really, really question your judgmental skills.
I will say the one thing it does have going for it, the look of it is nice.
It's a nice look.
It has a nice look. The head on it looks really nice. It's real creamy looking. I like the amber color in it. Mm. I mean, I like that.
If you take all the love and fanship or whatever of Trooper away from the beer and just rate it by the beer itself.
Yeah.
I could never see anyone giving it higher than a 6 out of 10.
And
I'm being generous by giving it a 6 out of 10.
Anybody that knows beer knows
that's not a good beer.
What goes into it. Like,
yeah, exactly.
They're gonna be like, yeah,
this is
very average.
They hit every minimal scale to get it to classify to the style that it's at.
I think if you gave it to somebody and they didn't know what it was, and they tried it, and then you told them it was an ale, they would be kind of surprised.
Yeah.
I don't think they would take it as an ale.
Right.
To me, it doesn't taste like an ale.
Mm.
It's too light. It's too thin.
Yeah, it's thin. Yeah, it's just... I think, personally, I'd still take, like, maybe Bombardier or Spitfire over this if I had to drink generic macro British ale, you know? But then there's a lot of other great British ales.
Oh, yeah.
British bitters and you know, all these things that I would choose way before
bitters,
any of this stuff.
I agree with you. There's a lot of other much better.
I mean, I don't even like Newcastle anymore, but I would pick a Newcastle before any of these.
I used to drink
a
hell of a lot of Newcastle.
I'm thinking like last time I had a Newcastle, like straight up Newcastle that I just like every time I had it I loved it, was pushing 15 years ago.
Yeah, I know. For me,
Now you drink it, you're like, what the hell is
maybe
this
like
shit?
8 years ago was the last time I remember like drinking Newcastle and like
Mhm.
going places and be like, I'm gonna have a Newcastle and,
Right.
and enjoy it. And the problem with Newcastle was it always tasted skunked. I was always like, I want a Newcastle. We
Well-
don't have it on draft. I'm like, well, that's fine, but grab one out of the back,
Yeah.
not the one in the front, because
Well,
the lights kill it.
I
because
love
they
the
put it in
fact
this
that
stupid-
Newcastle Werewolf, the one that they released basically
Was
only for
good.
American audiences, was really good,
It was
and
good.
all the bottles were dark.
It had that real malty, like,
Yeah, it was
just
super
like-
malty, super nice fruits into
Yeah.
it too, really
and
crushable.
the marketing on it was
the marketing was
fantastic.
awesome. The
Awesome.
werewolf posters,
Yeah.
the werewolf stand-up figures, the fucking werewolf
I
tap
gotta try.
handles.
I remember when I was working at the bar and we had the big cutout for the werewolf and everything. And I think I sat it aside. It's probably still down in the basement there somewhere. I gotta go over there and talk to
Yeah,
those guys. And be
gotta
like,
go,
"Yo,
gotta-
give me back that werewolf
Yeah.
cutout.
I need that
I set
werewolf.
it back here like 8 years
I
ago.
need that to put behind me for my beer.
Oh,
reviews.
it was great.
Awesome
It was
stuff.
Great.
But yeah, this has been so basically we're looking at the 5.75 overall. I think is
Yeah.
what we're going.
Yeah,
with.
that's what I would go with. I mean, if you like Iron Maiden,
Yeah.
get this.
You
will
won't
be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll get the
one.
novelty of it. Get one. Get the tin. Go spend the money. Get the tin. You'll have a little thing.
Listen
and-
to whatever albums on the cap
Yeah.
while you
drink
drink
it,
it,
yeah,
and then you'll
enjoy
be
it.
happy. But other than that, if you don't like Iron Maiden, don't buy this beer.
Yeah, not really worth it.
Not even worth
Go
it.
get the Metallica one.
Wise Markets has 16 ounces of Narragansett for $6.
Yeah, I've got one of those in here.
I know.
Pop that bad boy.
Yeah,
open here
absolutely.
After this
So
get real
anyway, this has
classy.
been Paul.
and Mike.
PA Brew News. We'll see you later. We're gonna do a horror movie review.
Sure.
Only quality.
Only quality.
Only quality. Cheers.
Cheers.
Watch